All right, well, today we're going under the undercarriage and trying to grease up everything. The bottom of the rear end was extremely dirty, so I scraped up a bunch of stuff there, kind of get an idea of what's going on here. So I found the drain plug, obviously found the filter here. Looks like they're using a Napa filter. Looks like it's 1515. And I was trying to grease up all the fittings that I could find underneath this chassis. And so we'll start back here. You can see there's a Zerk fitting right there. And basically there's a tube that goes across. And then there's one right here on this side. So that's the first set I found. The other set is, let me move the light so you guys can see a little better. Sorry about that. There's one over there. And again, it's a tube. I reached all over and I couldn't find the other side on this one. So it seems kind of odd. Usually you'd have it on both sides, but I can only find it on one. And then as we're looking underneath going forward towards the front, greased up this one here. And then towards the very front, there's one right here. So 1, 2, 3, and then there's one on either side. 4, 5, and I think that's it. At least that I was able to find. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm trying to still get that transmission lever moving. It looks like this is what actuates. This is pretty loose. So yeah, that's loose. So I can spin that with my hand. So I'm referring to this nut here. Interesting. I'm just going to see if I can even tighten it. It feels like it might be stripped or something. Okay. So up top, hard to tell, but there's a bolt here. And then there's a nut on the top. I just can't get the camera up there for you to see it. And so that whole thing is spinning. So it's kind of free floating here, as you can tell. So I wonder if that's partial of the issue. And so my guess would be is as you move that lever, it just for the transmission, it just kind of slides through here as it moves things backwards. So I guess I'll get a wrench on there and tighten that down first. The rest seems like it's cast. Like I am looking up here. It looks like it's cast here, like it's not going to move. I need to spray it and clean it a little better. But it just doesn't seem like that should be that loose. So I will start there and see what else I can find. But yeah, so 5 Zerk fittings is what I found so far. Again, the Napa filter looks like they purchased was 1515. Definitely not a John Deere filter, obviously. I'm curious if anybody else has tried to use these filters or if this was just something previous owner did. I haven't tried to drain it yet, but that's my next step. I want to drain the rear end and see how much fluid's in there. And then obviously I need to refill it back with fluid. So we'll start there and just kind of keep tracking it down. But that's probably all I'm going to get done today is probably tighten it down and see if anything, if the levers move any better today, and then just call it good, and then go to the local dealer here and see what fluids and filters I can get, and then that'll probably be my next step. All right, thanks for watching.